Welcome to ECN Trade Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton. Thank you very much for joining me. To open today's webinar, the Australian dollar declines further overnight and is now trading at its lowest level since early July. The downside trajectory still holds towards 76.5 after taking out the support earlier at 77.20. Yesterday, according to the Australian Bureau of Statistics, the ABS, the CPI number came in at 0.6% below the 0.8% estimate. The CPI figures were driven highly by tobacco and travel prices, offsetting weakness in vegetables, fuel and telecommunications. It is my view, though, that the market will still pose a further threat to the downside. But do note, though, the RSI is a little bit low, so we could see some profit taking very soon. As we now slip underneath the 70-cent handle, we're not too far away from demand to return to this market, as we are getting a little bit oversold from the RSI point. Nevertheless, any advances should find resistance minor at 40 and firmer at 77.70. Overnight, the US dollar slipped away from that 93.8085 handle and in turn gave momentum for the euro and now looks towards a 118.30.50 area. It is still viewed, though, overall the market should still eventually sell off. We do have the ECB tonight rate decision. It's unlikely that the market will move, but nevertheless we should still see a bit of a volatile session. Overall, I still view that towards 18.5 as a sell zone, and the market will eventually sell off down towards a target of 117.25. Well, the dollar yen story once again fails at the 114 handle after hitting a high of 114.23. Although we are seeing positive developments regarding Trump's selection of the Fed chair, the market is still, in terms, fouled towards that 114 level and may continue so. At the moment, the market is looking more to the bearish side and could see a pullback to 113.45 or down towards the support at 112.80. Any advances, as I mentioned, should foul above the 114 handle. Well, the Great British Pound rallies firmly overnight, and mainly on the back of the GDP that came in at 0.4%. It showed that the economy expanded in its third quarter, its highest gain since 2016. The Bank of England still noted that may raise rates at the meeting on November the 2nd. From a technical point, though, I do expect to see the market continue this bull rally since rejecting secondly from that 131 handle and take out the level of 133 and on towards a potential target of 134 to 136. Any dips on the day should find support now around 131.95 to 131.45. Gold still poses a threat to the downside as the market still remains above that 1,270 key level. A break beneath there would give further scope towards a target of 1,258 to 60. However, I am getting a little bit concerned that we are seeing a bit of divergence here on the RSI, which could see a potential rise up towards 82.83, even back towards recent highs of 90. And to wrap up with oil, the market is still struggling towards this level of 52.65.70. It is viewed from a technical point the market will sell off and look towards 51.5 or maybe down towards 50.80.90. With the cap still holding around that 52.65.70 to 53.5. So that wraps up my daily video. Thank you very much for joining me today, and I hope you have a wonderful day that's ahead of you.